All right, John and Vince, congratulations. First and second place for Southwest ULR. Instead of doing the interview right at the shoot pad, we decided to do it inside Precision Arms where it's nice and air conditioned. So congratulations, guys. Tell me a little bit about how the day went and your setup and everything.
Well, we both talked about changing the way we initiate the targets from range to range. We decided that we were going to shoot short this time. Regardless of what the data said, we were going to make sure that we weren't shooting long. It's just too hard to come back from a long shot. And it's too hard to tell where it ended up. So we took our data and we subtracted some MOA off of it. And surprisingly enough, we were almost dead nuts on. So we've got to play around a little bit more with the data, see what's going on, see what the BCs are at certain velocities, and really try to get a grasp on this. But the 37XC is working great, going beyond my expectations. We were hoping it was going to be close to the 375 Cheytac. It's not only close, in some cases it's actually better ballistics than the guys running Cheytacs. So ES Tactical did both of our barrels. Actually, the Desert Tactical SRS Gen 1 with Nightforce 7-35 ATACR, ES Tactical 37XC barrels, 36 inches with 1-9 twist. Both first place and second place were basically identical rifles. Fourth place was another Gen 1 SRS A1 with a Razor, Vortex Razor, which is great that Vortex is sponsoring this round for us. Cutting Edge Bullets is also still doing the certificate, which I finally ended up with a certificate, which I'm very happy about. But thank you, Cutting Edge. Thank you, Vortex, for the sponsorship. Vestel Customs is on board with a certificate. Desert Tactical came on board with some 338 Lapua ammo. Precision Arms and Cheytac we're all supporting. But basically the same rifles took first and second. Fourth place was Scott's SRS A1 with a Vortex 4.5-27 Razor and the same barrel, an ES Tactical 37XC 1-9 twist. Scott was shooting heavier bullets, 37XC or 375 grain bullets out of his. Vince and I were both shooting 352 grain cutting edge MTACs. Vince was shooting a little bit faster than me, but very happy with finally getting these figured out and hitting some steel.
Well, let's see. So what bullets and powder combination, how fast were you shooting yours, John?
So 352 grain MTAC with
MTAC, that's a cutting edge bullet?
Cutting edge, yes. Cutting edge is also the next bullet I'm going to be playing with is the laser. Yeah, cutting edge 352 MTAC with H1000, 119 grains at 3165 feet per second. Great ballistics, just really a fun round to shoot. So it worked really well.
Well, let's see. So Vince, John kind of covered your rifle setup. Are you doing anything different? And maybe you could kind of talk a little bit about the strategy and thought process and how you run your data and what you're going through when you're actually connecting on all those targets.
Well, about the biggest difference between our rifles is our load. I'm running the 352 grain cutting edge MTACs with reloader 33 and running them about 3250. So just a bit faster than John. But other than that, everything's the same. And as John pointed out, we thought through our strategy a bit more this time, and decided that it's better to be short than long, because long is really difficult to figure out. So if you're short, if you're in front of it, it's a much easier adjustment to make, and it worked well for us this time.
So when you say go short, you're looking at where the bullet impacts and then making your corrections off of that? Is that what you mean by short?
Yes, yes. Like John said, take a couple MOA off. You're hitting in front of the target, and it's easier to make an adjustment instead of seeing it hit behind or off to the side, way behind, and trying to guess, was that 25 yards or 50 yards or 100 yards beyond. It's a much easier adjustment if you see splash in front of the target.
Gotcha. As the day progressed, did you see any changes?
No, not too much. From first string to second string, I might have had to make a one MOA adjustment at most. The biggest adjustment I had to make during the day was the wind. It definitely got stronger as we went, and that was the biggest thing we had to adjust for.
Yep. Anything else you want to add to all the people?
No, I'd just like to say, thank you again to Cutting Edge Bullets. Really am quite pleased with their performance. Vortex for sponsoring us. Desert Tactical for the 338 Lapua Magnum ammunition that we're able to give away.
Aaron Radelow Blades helped us out last time. I didn't mention him, but yep, he was a great sponsor right off the bat with us.
Yeah.
So one more thing, we're talking about doing a shoot in January where we go out to 2 miles. You guys going to do anything different for that shoot?
Nope.
No.
Plan to shoot short again.
Yep.
It'd be easier to shoot short with that distance, but yeah, plan to shoot short. After that, that's a wing and a prayer on that one. That will be a lot of fun, but hoping to hit the target at 3125 first before we get out to the 2 mile. That would be a first. So yeah, a lot of fun, great match. We had 23 shooters. One person did not make the match. We had several on the wait list. Unfortunately, we weren't told about the no-show until the night of. So we had 23 shooters, which is our biggest match so far. My record stood 21-32, 5 straight, 2,132 yards. So I appreciate everybody leaving my record alone.
Yeah, that's right. You're now the TopGun and the current national ULR record holder.
Might as well.
Tell you, a couple guys came close.
Yeah, quite a few guys came close. I actually hit 4 at the medium target and missed my last. So yeah, I was a little bit hopeful too. But yeah, we had several people scaring that record.
Yeah, it was a really good bunch of shooters. Really enjoyed competing against them. Everyone's real friendly. Everyone's helping each other out. So yeah, there is that competition between us all, but again, we're out there to have fun and help each other out, and it really was a good time.
Yeah, and big thanks to Tony. I thought he was making these for himself, but I managed to steal one from him.
So with how well he's been shooting, you'd think he was making
No
them for
doubt.
himself.
All right, cool.